Tayrona National Park is 58 square miles of untamed jungle in the heart of Colombia, home to disease-carrying mosquitoes, venomous snakes, and even jaguars.
But aside from that, the park is packed with indigenous ruins, untouched natural beauty, and most importantly, some of the most beautiful beaches on the Caribbean coast.
And we plan to see it all as we hike and camp for 3 days through rain, mud, and sweltering heat.
These beaches better be worth it.
So after indulging in so much coffee at Colombia's coffee region, we flew all the way to the east side of Colombia.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a couple of days. We're going to hike to the beach in the very special Tayrona National Park.
Our plan is to start at the park entrance in Calabazo, then hike 8 miles into the park to the beautiful Playa Brava.
We'll spend our first night in luxurious beach bungalows before heading into the jungle for another 8-mile trek to Cabo San Juan.
There, we'll camp right on the beach for 2 days
before hiking the final 8 miles out of the park through the El Zaino entrance.
Let's cross fingers everything goes well and it's not super muddy, because we've heard that it gets really, really muddy.
It'll be muddy, but you know what? That's okay as long as there's beautiful beaches along the way.
True that.
I'm super excited to be out of the coats, away from the rainy weather. I got my tank top back on. She got her sunglasses back on. Ready to be in tropical weather on the Caribbean Sea.
I'm so ready.
Before we get too far into our journey, we've got a quick PSA for any adventurers out there.
Mosquitoes are everywhere in Tayrona Park, meaning the threat of catching yellow fever was a constant concern for us.
Fortunately, we were able to get a yellow fever vaccine when we landed in Bogotá at El Dorado Airport.
While the vaccine isn't required to enter Tayrona National Park, it's highly recommended, and best of all, it's free!
Okay, now back to the jungle.
When we finally arrived at the entrance to the park, the officials recommended we start off with a little help.
Due to recent rains, the first 2 miles of the trail was pretty muddy, so we paid around $10 each for a 20-minute motorbike ride into the park. Like, that was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was really, really crazy.
Wow. Those guys are professional.
I know, they were just going up hills like nothing mattered, man.
On mud.
On total mud, nothing but mud.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah. I asked him and he said that they do this like between 3 and 5 times a day, even during the rainy season.
Oh, imagine this in the rain. Oh my God.
I cannot imagine this in the rainy season. I mean, it's the dry season and this is muddy.
Yeah, it's super muddy.
Well, we still have like 2 hours to hike through muddy terrain, but that saved us a lot.
Yeah, that was pretty far.
We've been walking for like 45 minutes so far, so I assume we're still like an hour away from Playa Brava, which is the beach that we're going.
Yep.
It's so humid. There's a nice breeze now.
There's a nice breeze to it. Yeah. But it's pretty, we're in the jungle and we've...
Oh my God, do you hear that? That's the same sound we've been hearing.
Oh no.
It sounds like a jaguar.
I don't think there's jaguars.
There was a drawing, a painting of a jaguar in our room at the hostel. I think it's because they live here.
Well, then we'd better keep going so it doesn't come get us.
Like, we've heard so many strange sounds. Like, it really makes me scared.
We're in the jungle. The jungles of Colombia.
Oh my God.
We later learned that there are jaguars in Tayrona National Park.
But the sound we heard was actually a howler monkey. One of the many fauna we crossed paths with in the park.
We never saw them, but we heard them constantly. I don't think I'll ever forget how scary that was.
But, like the brave adventurers we are, we pressed on.
Oh my God, we can see the ocean!
Yeah. It's still pretty far though.
It's far, but it's there. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's my favorite view and favorite sound.
Yeah.
The beach.
No.
Oh, it makes me so happy. This motivates me to finish this hike.
We'll get you there in maybe an hour or two.
We made it!
Boom.
Ah, yes. Yes. Welcome to your honeymoon bungalow in the middle of nowhere, Colombia.
Literally.
So we got this bungalow here in Playa Brava inside the Tayrona National Park. We got a hammock at the porch. Ryan loves hammocks, so this will be great for you.
Yes.
And then over here we got the bed with a much needed mosquito net.
I will be using that.
Yep, 2 nice chairs. And then we have to check downstairs, because downstairs we have the bathroom with a shower, private, which is great. We're gonna check out the bathroom. Apparently we have private bathroom with shower right underneath the bungalow. Let's see what we got. Woo!
It's already cleaner than
Wow, yeah, this is super clean. Have a little light too. Toilet paper.
Wow, I was not expecting toilet paper.
Soap.
Wow, we're getting the VIP treatment.
And a shower. We can both fit in there.
Wow, we might both fit in there.
Yeah. Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Now, after a sweaty 4-mile hike through the jungle, most people will take a rest. But we aren't most people.
We just heard there was a beautiful waterfall only an hour's hike away, so we changed clothes and started our second hike of the day.
We probably should have rested, but it was worth it to have your own private waterfall in the middle of the jungle.
Exhausted, we returned to the bungalow for dinner and spent the rest of the day and most of the night at the beach.
Bye, cute bungalow.
Goodbye. You were super cute, but now we gotta hike to the next beach. My coffee, my Colombian coffee. Let's see if it's good.
And chicken behind you.
Great. That's lunch. Breakfast is lunch.
So apparently this is gonna take us between 3 and 4 hours. And there's a part that is completely uphill, up all the way to the mountain. That's the part I'm scared about.
We got this. Even if we don't, we got this.
We have to have this.
We have to, because there's no other place we can go or anything we can do.
That's where we came from. That's where we stayed. And that's where we're going. Cabo San Juan. That way.
Let's do it.
As we were hiking, we always got the impression that we weren't alone.
It was pretty common for us to stumble upon straw huts and animal bones that belonged to the native Kogi people that made the park their home.
The Kogi people isolate themselves from the modern world, live in harmony with nature, and fight ferociously to preserve the beauty of their home.
This includes closing the park 3 times a year to preserve the ecosystem and perform rituals to reconnect the land with Mother Earth.
We only ran into a few Kogi people during our hike, but their presence was a reminder that we were guests in this sacred place.
Wow.
Told you.
That's so beautiful.
I know.
I want to get in that water so bad.
I do too. Only another 30 minutes of hiking and we'll be there.
We made it! Woo, 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 woo.
Finally made it to the beach.
Yeah, so this is the nudist beach.
It is.
As we came in, we encountered two naked guys, and Ryan wasn't expecting it because he didn't know.
I was not. I had the camera recording too, so that wasn't great for them.
I forgot to tell him this was a nudist beach, the first beach that we would encounter.
Important information.
Yeah, but we made it. It took us, let's see, it's 1 p.m. We started at 9:30, 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3.5 hours to make it to the first beach. We still have to walk a little bit more to the beach that we're actually going to, but really the first hour and a half was the hardest one because it was all the way uphill, and it was very steep.
Very steep. Very, very, very steep.
But after that hour and a half, it was way more manageable. It was downhill with some stretches that were pretty flat.
Yep. I
Yeah.
think we did good.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see this. It's so pretty.
It's really pretty.
I cannot wait to jump in.
So quick costume change so we can walk on the beach. So we barefoot now. We took off the boots.
No more boots.
We in shorts. She ready to go.
I am ready to go.
Y'all adventurous with your boots hanging off the back.
While we were so close to our destination, we had one more obstacle to overcome.
Ugh, I can't wash. That's so gross.
Yeah, this part sucked pretty bad.
Oof.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose it.
But in the end, we were rewarded with the beautiful Cabo San Juan Beach.
Where we'd be staying in beachfront accommodations for the next 2 days.
Welcome to our house for the next 2 nights. We're here in the Tayrona Park at the Cabo San Juan Beach, and we rented this pretty big tent for 2 nights, $25 a night. Not too bad. So, room tour is gonna be very quick. There you have a mattress, which is nice. At least we have a mattress with 2 pillows and a sheet that we might not be using because it's really hot here. And we have some space for all our stuff here. And a tip for any of you coming here is to bring a padlock so that you can lock your tent with all your stuff in there. Also bring cash, and plenty of cash, because everything is cash here. Nobody accepts cards, and prices are higher in here than outside, clearly because there's not too many options. You have to eat here. We're in a natural reserve, so options are limited and they're more expensive, so bring a lot of cash. Now let's go to the beach.
The beaches of Cabo San Juan are worthy of a postcard. And unlike many of the beaches in Tayrona National Park, it's actually safe to swim here.
The beach was still a little rough, rocky, and a little cold too.
Yeah, that's true. But it was so nice hearing those waves just outside our tent when we went to sleep that first night. Oh, so peaceful.
Good morning. It's the next day. We slept well in our fabulous mansion, and we're ready to begin another day on this beautiful beach. We have the entire day, so we're gonna go and get some breakfast, then we're gonna go to the beach. To the beach.
We were both a little tired of the crowds at Cabo San Juan and planned to spend the day at a different beach.
So we headed back into the jungle
And the mud.
to try something we've never done before.
Oh wow, my body's so pale.
I'm on a nude beach. You can't tell because the camera cuts off from here, but I ain't got nothing down there.
You like being naked at the beach?
I love being naked at the beach. It's the nicest thing. You get sun all evenly. No weird tan lines.
This is our first nudist beach together, isn't it?
It is?
Have you been to a nudist beach before?
Never.
Me neither.
Yeah?
I only done topless.
What do you think?
I like it, but I prefer a beach where I can actually swim.
Yeah, the waves here are a little too hard to actually swim in.
Yeah,
They have like a sign up, like 100 people have died here.
yeah. But it's
Yeah.
cool, it's cool. This is our first nudist beach experience in Colombia.
Yeah, won't be the last.
I know. So if you come here, be prepared because the first beach that you encounter after that hike from Playa Brava to Cabo San Juan is the nudist beach.
Yeah.
And you'll see people like us
Completely naked.
Just don't be surprised.
Yep, that's what's coming.
Just take your clothes off too.
Yeah, join the fun. We returned
After going through the mud a third time,
to enjoy our final night at the park, beginning with dinner.
So this is our final night of this hike. What do you think about it?
You can't have anything more fun at the end of a long, sweaty day than a large, cool body of water you can jump into.
Yeah, those are the best hikes, the ones that end in a beautiful beach that you can swim.
I know those are hikes you love.
Those are the hikes.
She
I love.
loved the beach.
Yeah. It's been really nice. I've really enjoyed being like disconnected without internet for the last 3 days.
Mhm.
I feel like we need those breaks every now and then. Sometimes we've done those breaks like consciously, like we choose to, but it's harder
It's not
to
the
do
same.
because you always feel like there's stuff to do or people to talk to or I don't know, whatever. Stay connected. But these breaks that are kind of like force you to be without internet because there's no signal. I think they're really nice. I feel like you kind of like,
Disconnect.
yeah, and then like what's that word?
Reconnect to nature.
Recharge.
Recharge.
Yeah, I
right.
feel like you recharge mentally.
And even if we had signal, there's practically no electricity here except for the little tiny electric stations that everyone's trying to like plug their stuff into.
Yeah,
You have to disconnect, and it's the perfect place to do it.
yeah. But definitely ready to go back and sleep on an actual bed.
An actual bed would be nice, not just a mattress on pallets in a tent.
Yeah, and a bed that we don't need a mosquito net for.
Yeah. But we'll be there. We'll be there tomorrow.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are packed,
Sweaty
super sweaty,
and ready to go.
but definitely ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Back to civilization. We were told we have 2.5 hour hike. Everybody says easier than the one we did 2 days ago.
It better be easy.
It
Period.
better
Full stop.
be. I don't think it's easy, but it's easier.
Aye.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll deal.
It's really hot today.
It's
We're
super
sweating
sunny.
so much already. Woo! Are you ready for this?
I just want to get out of here, man. We smell like sweat and musk.
I know we've been through mud, sweat so much. Our clothes haven't been washed in centuries.
It feels like
It
centuries.
smells like it.
It smells like it too.
So hopefully getting back to civilization, finding a laundry, and feeling like humans again.
Let's do it. See you later, Tent 8. Mwah.
Bye, Tan. Yeah, this is definitely the more popular entrance. We're exiting this way, but it's the popular entrance because it's the closest to the beach where you can swim.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everybody comes in this way.
it's still 2.5 hours hiking to get to the beach. I'm surprised that so many people do it. And it's a very muddy, humid, hot hike. It's not as muddy as the nudist beach, but it's still muddy. I mean, for like regular folks that usually maybe don't hike, doing this hike to go to the beach they really want to go to the beach.
Yeah, it's a nice beach though.
It is nice.
It's a nice beach.
Yeah.
There's another big group of people.
Wow, so many people coming. All right, let me
Yeah.
get some more water for continue.
We made it.
We made it to the entrance of the park and we found this kiosk with cold water.
Victory gulp.
Yes, I need this so much. Oh my gosh.
Me too. Yeah, ice cold. Damn, girl, leave some for me. Woo.
Oh my god. I needed that so much. We lost so much water, so much sweat.
Yep. But we made it.
We have to walk a little bit more, I guess, to find the main road and then we'll be good.
I have to practically ford a river, but we're pretty much done.
Yay. Let's get it.
Let's get out of here.
As you can tell, after spending 3 days in the jungle, we were ready to return to civilization.
Well, we never saw any snakes or jaguars.
Thank God.
We were lucky enough to see a few capuchin monkeys near the entrance.
The perfect ending to an amazing trek through the lush and beautiful Tayrona National Park. What the heck is that?
That's what? Oh. Oh, that looks like a pelvic bone.
Oh my god. Is that from a human?
I don't know. I don't think so. Looks too big for a human, but
Is that a warning that we shouldn't be here? Like, is that a warning that we shouldn't be here? That's very scary.
I don't know.
Is that a human or an animal bone?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's just go faster. Let's just...